Thank you for hitting play on this video. It's Doug Lazy, another Now Playing in Your PJs. This guy right here, you're hearing him all over social media. You're hearing this song Until I Found You all over now 100.5. Got to tell you, bro, one of the most requested songs on the radio station right now.
That's so crazy. That's
Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Sanchez. What up, man?
Hey, what's up?
So where are you at today, bro?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee right now. I'm at a studio right now, actually. I'm sitting outside of it, and we're working on the album, and it's so great. Yeah.
That is so good to hear, brother. So word on the street is I had a lot of people coming up, reaching out to me saying every time we play your song, hey, you know he's from around here. You know he's from around here. So I Googled, it says you're from Northern California, but I'm hearing from my sources on the streets, bro, El Dorado Hills?
That is so true. That's so
true.
I
love it. So you're a local boy.
I'm a local boy. I mean, I used to go to Ace of Spades was like the first venue I went to see some of my first shows. And like the Golden One Center and all that. So Sacktown, baby. Let's go.
I love it, man. So when was the last time you were here?
I was in San Jose, which is a bit closer to Sacramento. Like over Christmas, or not Christmas time. Oh my God, that's coming up. Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we got to get you here, man, to see the Sacramento Kings. Have you seen their new beam when they win that they light up?
Man, I never got to see a Kings game when I was living
there. Steven, we gotta make it happen. Next time you're home, bro.
I would love that. That'd be amazing. You and I can go. We'll get some dogs. We'll watch the Kings game. It'll be beautiful.
Let's do it. Every time they win, they light this laser beam in the sky. It's a purple beam, man. They're the beam team now. So
whoa,
yeah,
beam team. That's sick.
And so what school did you go to, Steven?
I went to Oakridge High School in Dorado Hills. So yeah.
Very cool. I know, like, there's so many people who are like saying, I know that guy. I went to school with him. I sat right next to him in chemistry class.
That's so crazy.
I love it, brother. It's so cool. So I want to ask you, Until I Found You, it's everywhere right now. It's all over social media. Everybody can't get enough of it on now 100.5. In your words, man, what is the song about?
Yeah. The song is about Georgia, who was a girl that I dated for quite some time. And the song is about when we weren't together and we were trying to kind of figure out that season of life and like individually and then also together. And and then finally when we got the chance to be together, it was kind of an homage to that time, but also like showing how beautiful it is now. And like, I'm so grateful for her. And so, and she sang on the song and everything too. And so, it's so special. It's a special tune.
I love it so much. And so are you guys still in touch? You guys are still friends? Yeah,
we're totally friends. Like, and it is good. It's good to like, have such a powerful thing like that. And then, to be able to come out of such like a crazy point, during that. And then, to be friends. It's really good.
And it's cool to know that Georgia's a real person because she gets a couple shout outs in the song. And I was like, who's Georgia? Like, we all want to know who's Georgia.
Yeah. I mean, definitely towards the start, it was definitely kind of like, I wrote the song just to, tell her that I liked her and like, loved her. It's even more than that. Like, and and that was it. And now like, it's like so much more than that. And it's kind of crazy.
I love it. And it's taken on a whole life of its own online, man. It's got like this 50s throwback vibe. So I know a lot of people want to know, is that like your signature sound? Like, is this what all your songs are going to sound like? Or is this kind of like, was just for this song?
That is a great question. And we've kind of done the singer-songwriter thing for the last 2 records. And, I've always felt super safe in that because it's just kind of, it's easy to hide behind a guitar and like put, adept lyricism, over a melody, that's really easy to do. But, to create a sound that is like kind of, I don't know, like 50s music isn't really what anybody's really doing right now, I feel like. And so I really wanted to dive into that because that's very much my roots. And so for this next record, we were really just full pedal to the metal, like making it a 50s and 60s sounding record, but for the modern age. And so,
I love it. I got to tell you how refreshing it is to come out of like Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girl, into like your song. You know what I mean? It work, but it does, Steven, and we love it, man.
Yeah,
So please do
that's
more
awesome.
of it.
Totally. Yeah.
So, bro, have you ever like thought about going like the American Idol, The Voice kind of route? Have you ever auditioned for any of those shows?
Well, I mean, at the very start of my career, I was going to jump onto The Voice and and do that whole thing and try to make my way. Because I mean, at this point, I was still in high school, and I was not really planning on going to college. Like, I just wanted to play music for a living. And I thought, oh, that's a great opportunity to get in front of the right people, I guess, rather than win the thing. It was really more just let me just get in front of the right people. And then I mean, we released Lady by the Sea, and then I got a manager during that time, and we sent that song to every label known to man, and all of them came back. And so we ended up not having to do The Voice at all, and ended up instead signing with Universal Republic, in August of 2020, and I was supposed to go on the show. I think it's September of 2020, which was so crazy to think about. So destiny intervened. It's crazy.
I love it, man. This is fate, bro. This is what you were meant to do, just like this. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
what do you want to tell the people who think that superstardom happens overnight? Like, how long have you been grinding, trying to work at music, Steven?
Oh man. I mean, I feel like oh, my whole life feels kind of corny, but maybe when I was 12, it was like, man, that's what I would love to do. And all throughout high school, I was, lugging around an amp and a microphone and a guitar and harassing my peers during lunchtime in the cafeteria, playing them songs that I wrote. And so there was a lot of milk dodging and, lunch food dodge. Like, it was just, there was so much stuff that happened before then. And, so many songs that I wrote that just I only performed to myself. And so there's definitely a moment there where is this something I could actually seriously do? And I just think there's just no, I just wasn't good at anything else. So I just I just really wanted to be great at this, if I really loved it. So um yeah, it takes a minute to realize that there's nothing left except this, you know?
Well, your plan is working. You're great at it, man. What is it like
Thank
growing
you.
up? For sure. What is it like growing up listening to now 100.5 and like coming from Sacramento and then going back home and hearing your song on the radio? And it's like, wait, this is my song on the radio. Everybody in Sacramento
Yeah.
and singing along in their car right now. What is that?
Yeah. It's a trip, man. I literally, when I got the email for us to jump on and talk to each other, I was like, whoa, I haven't heard that radio station in a minute, because obviously I'm all the way in Nashville, of course, and that's a distance away. But man, it's so crazy. It's a really I feel incredibly grateful. I definitely did not think that, you know, I didn't think that I was gonna get to do this for a job, and I'm glad that, it's such a testament to people who are like, ah, man, maybe have a backup plan because it might not work out, and now it's like, oh no, it's playing in my, my home, and that's really sweet.
We're so proud of you, brother. All right, I got to get into this part of the interview, or else I wouldn't be doing my job. Because I know the
Go
ladies
for it.
out there know. If you had to choose one, would you pick single in a relationship or it's complicated, Steven?
Oh my god. Um, oh god, man, I don't know, probably, I mean, right now, I am staying single because it is just, I don't know. I just want to be able to really hone in on what I love to do, and that's writing and playing music. And I feel like we're just really getting to do that for the first time, with this tour coming up in February, and it's our first headline tour, and another tour that we have, in the fall as well that we're going to be doing. And it's just, there's so much that I would love to do an experience with myself than to invite somebody else. And I feel like too, this is a crazy, crazy job, and I just want to make sure that uh I'm being good at choosing a partner, you
I
know?
got, that makes
Yeah,
sense. A lot of the times, like your job's so important, they have to stop what they're doing in their
yeah,
life, be there for you. I get it, man. I totally get it.
sure.
If you weren't doing music right now, what would you be doing here in Sacramento?
Oh, man, oh my God, I don't know. I'd probably That's a great question. I would probably work at a bakery or something.
Nice.
Or a coffee shop.
I thought you were going to say work for the state, bro. That's what a lot of people do around here. What was your very first job ever, Steven?
I worked at C Knight's Steakhouse in Dorado Hills in Town Center for 6 months, and I literally used to I was terrible at my job. I would literally go from the host stand into the back and record song ideas on my phone, and then run back and sit people. And I only worked there for 6 months, and I'm pretty sure they were gonna fire me. So I'm glad I quit before.
Gotcha. Do you remember who your manager was there? You want to shout him out?
I think her name was oh geez, was her name Rosie? Rose? Oh my god, I can't remember.
So Rose, every time someone walked in and there was no host there, he was back in the back recording. So now you know, Rose.
There you go. That's it. Rosie, Rose. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's been so long.
What was the best Christmas present you ever got, man?
Oh, best Christmas present I ever got. When I first started playing guitar, my grandma had her dad's guitar, which is like this late 60s Hohner, which is Hohner. And it was like this cream colored guitar. And I just loved playing it every time I'd go up there. And one year on Christmas, she gifted me the guitar after I got really good at playing, and I just cried. It was just so nice. It was the best gift I ever got.
That's the best, dude. What are you asking Santa for?
Oh my god, probably. I asked for a whiskey flask for Christmas.
Are you old enough for one? I thought you just turned 20.
I mean, you could just have them, just to hold them. You can hold OJ and water and Coca-Cola. Yeah, it's cool. Who said it had to be whiskey? What is it?
Right, it's the name of it. I totally get it. What's your go-to karaoke song, man?
Oh man, probably "Can't Take My Eyes Off You" by Frankie Valli. Yeah, that's the go-to one. It's so good.
Are there any covers of you singing that on YouTube or anything?
I think there's actually a video of me singing "You're Still the One" at a karaoke bar with a friend of mine. That's it.
I love it. I can't wait to go to karaoke, man, and watch people sing your song, because it's such a karaoke vibey song. You know what I mean? It's gonna be that's gonna be the best.
That would be cool.
Knock that out, I'm gonna be like, what?
Just go to a karaoke bar for me and just suggest it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I got karaoke man, KJ, so I'll make it happen. What was the last show you binged?
Oh, I'm actually binging Regular Show right now on Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
It's a great show. It's so funny.
I haven't seen it, man. Have you seen Wednesday?
I have just started that. I'm in between some shows. I'm on the first episode right now because it's undeniable that it's really good, and Jenna Ortega is amazing.
Yeah, and it just gets going real fast, man. And White Lotus too. That's a really good one if you haven't binged that one.
I heard that's a good one. I'll have to check these out. I'm working on Wednesday, but Regular Show is kind of my stick right now.
Gotcha. No, you're gonna love Wednesday, man. You're gonna be like, when can we get season 2? That's what we all want to know. So.
Man, just wait till Thursday. It's gonna blow your mind.
What's the weirdest thing a fan's ever asked in your DMs, bro? I know you probably get some wild DMs, huh?
Oh, I think someone DM'd me and was like, I'll pay you to date my friend. And It was just it was really insane. I was like, oh, cool. Or please be my sugar daddy or something like that. It's just weird. It's insane. It's even stranger, the stuff that's been said I can't remember, but I've just been I've had to maybe push it out of my brain. But people get very bold on the internet and in public. It's just insane.
Yeah. Have you had anyone bring a sign to one of your shows that just said something off the wall and you're like, what?
Not yet. I mean, I'm sure there'll be something crazy on the road. There's no way I can't expect something weird to happen while we're out for 5 weeks.
Absolutely. So. He's actually coming to NorCal. No Sacramento dates, no hometown dates on this tour yet, man, which I'm kind of like, what's going on?
Oh, just wait.
Oh,
Ah,
gotta get you to Sacramento. But he's going to be playing the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco March 11th, right?
that's right.
Awesome. So if you're headed out to the show, go buy your tickets. If you're headed out to the show, bring a sign, has something wild on it. Until I Found You is all over now, 100.5. What do you want to tell your friends and your neighbors, everybody you grew up with, now fans of yours, Steven Sanchez, here in Sacramento?
What's up, guys? Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well, and this is for you guys, I guess. Yeah.
Dude, we're so proud of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this afternoon, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Steven Sanchez, hometown boy, doing it big, making us all proud.
Woo!